Welcome to this tutorial. During the next few minutes, we will explain and demonstrate how to install and configure Linux and DHCP. First, we will start off by explaining what is Linux, followed by a demonstration of how to install such an operating system. We will then move on to an explanation of DHCP, followed by a demonstration of how to install and configure a DHCP server. Let's start off with an explanation of what is Linux. Linux is one of the major contenders in the operating system competition. Linux is an open source software and thus can be obtained for free. There are various distributions, otherwise known as flavors, of this operating system, and the common denominator for all of them is the lack of licensing fees. Like other open source software, Linux is covered by the GNU public license, which we will refer to later on during this presentation. The first operating system came in 1969 when a number of engineers from AT&T's Bell Labs created an operating system called Unix. In 1991, Linus Torvalds started his own Unix-compliant operating system, which then was released on the internet and distributed freely as open source software. The project was taken up by a community of geeks, hackers, and astute entrepreneurs, and now we have a range of Linux distributions, which are very popular for servers and lately are becoming very popular in desktop computers as well. Linux was more popular with enterprises and for different kinds of servers, such as web and mail servers. As an operating system, Linux used to be considered as difficult to install and to use. But nowadays, different distributions added eye candy to the operating system and became more user-friendly. Linux is a multitasking operating system where a number of tasks can run simultaneously. Also, it is a multi-user operating system where a number of users can be logged in at once, and each will run different applications. Each logged user can have customized desktop setup and environment. As already said before, Linux is free and can be downloaded from the internet. Since it is covered by the GNU license, it can be copied without law infringement. A number of software comes bundled with the operating system, such as OpenOffice, graphical tools, internet tools, game and programming tools. Since Linux is open source, many companies have created their own distributions. Each distribution is based on the same kernel, that is, the base of the operating system. Each distribution offers value-added software, utilities, and programming tools. The big companies that offer these distributions are Red Hat, SUSE, Mandriva, Debian, and Ubuntu. The largest company, Red Hat, produces two distributions, which are Red Hat Enterprise and Fedora. Red Hat Enterprise is used mainly in the industry, and support can be obtained against payment. Fedora, on the other hand, is the community operating system by Red Hat. Our tutorial will now move on to a demonstration of how to install the CentOS operating system. CentOS means Community Enterprise Operating System, which is one of the many derivatives of the Red Hat Enterprise Operating System.